And when he takes the mat, he speaks with his wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling for the national championship at 130 pounds. Wearing the green ankle band, representing New Jersey, Pat Coyle. His opponent from Iowa, Jeff McGinness.
The official on the mat, Mr. Fred Ambrose. Mr. Ambrose from Wildwood, Pennsylvania. Currently a reading teacher and athletic director with the Pittsburgh Public Schools. He's been a member of the National High School Wrestling Championship for 4 years. He's been an official for 26 years.
Coyle fighting him with a wizard.
Ambrose. The assistant referee on the mat, Mr. Jim Stern.
No points.
Nothing yet.
Pat Coyle is from Phillipsburg High School, where he had a 39-3 record this year with
no points.
High school career record 103, 23-0.
Tough fight there by Pat Coyle, back on his feet, neutral.
Carries a 3.3 grade point average. His opponent, Jeff McGinness, is at a 3.2 grade point. Jeff is from Iowa City High School.
A little quickness there by McGinness.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful single. That's a Jack Kuvo single.
A lot better job of finishing than on the first one.
For the season and his 3 years.
I've seen him do that whip toss earlier. He'll half whip the kid and just snap and go the opposite direction. He works that real nice from the front.
And there it is right there. He can't finish it.
Coyle.
Now McGinness has to have that whizzer in.
Had Pat Coyle not come up around the waist and gone in the crotch after that, he would have came around for 2.
Now McGinness spins out and faces him, gets out of trouble.
That is a sweet single.
Trying to hit the low single again.
High leg and back.
Jeff was
Coyle
potentially dangerous.
Really tough with that whizzer.
If he takes it outside the plane and cranks it against the joint, the official will stop it once again. The health of the athlete is always kept in mind by all involved. Well, Pat Coyle was taken down about 10 times in that first period and fought everyone off but one. So we wound up with a 2-1 first period.
McGinness does not defer, he takes down. Coyle with good balance and good instincts, very difficult to finish against him. And McGinness took about several shots that would have been finished against most people.
Exactly right.
I mentioned the grade point that these 2 wrestlers were 3-2 and 3-3. Of the 513 wrestlers from 46 days in our competition, based on the records we had, we knew that at least 104 of those wrestlers carried a 3.5 cumulative grade point average or above. And we had a number of wrestlers who are carrying above a 4 point on a 4-point scale because of honors courses. In fact, our finalists, our 26 finalists, carry an average grade point of above a 3 point.
McGinness not explosive on the bottom, just bought his time enough to let Coyle make one mistake and just came around. 2 points makes it 4-1, McGinness.
Of course, that's the kind of news that makes college coaches very happy.
He's got that leg cranked up again.
McGinness hasn't tried anything on top so far.
He's trying to wheel that head and take him the opposite side. There he goes, he stepped across.
point, near fall, McGinness.
7-1 McGinness.
Ooh, that's a move you see very often in freestyle. And of course, they'll roll right through that in freestyle. It's not legal in this style, but you can tip it back and get the near fall as McGinness just did. He now leads 7-1.
McGinness showing a lot of quickness and poise, but nothing flashy right now, which is, I believe, what the audience is waiting for. They don't get to see a wrestler of this magnitude very often. Although last year they had an opportunity to watch Coyle, who did great things this year. 1 point escape brings the match to 7-2.
30 seconds left in the second period.
Coyle in on a double, but has bad position with his head in the middle. McGinness quarter Nelson.
McGinness doing a good job of pushing the head away. Trying to spin behind him. He's got the takedown. And you just don't see that same sort of snap in Coyle's counters now that you did in the first period. That's the end of 2. 9-2 in favor of Jeff McGinness.
Now we have Pat Coyle has a big decision to make, and he chooses down.
Coyle was turned once in the second period.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have wanted to go down if I was him. I think I would have either gone on top or on my feet.
Well,
I mean, it's nice to...
being on the feet's not where you want to be with McGinness.
Well,
he's gonna...
top and bottom hasn't been a bargain
yeah.
so far either, Ron. Yeah, it's got to be a tough decision, and just after being cranked for an entire period, and then you realize that your scoring position is the bottom, it takes a little mental edge out of it.
McGinness led him right back up in the first period. Now he lets the escape.
1 point escape.
9-3 the score.
.128 left and about. Nothing flashy. Nice high crotch. Effortless high crotch.
Tuck under to a high crotch. This is typical McGinness.
Changes up very well on his feet. Head snap, fake, roll, drag, drops into a high crotch. That's great. Snap. See him make Coyle commit himself with that snap.
Get him out of his stance.
1 minute.
Coyle's taking those shots from way too far away. He's just not going to be able to penetrate.
Absolutely right.
All 125 pounds, all Americans should make your stand now.
48 seconds, 11-4. Coyle with injury time.
And unlike last week at the Classic, McGinness is just in total command here.
While we have a second here while we come back to action, the officiating throughout this entire tournament has been fantastic. We were talking a little bit before the finals and trying to think of some major snag throughout the tournament, and none of us could really think of any. So a great job by all the officials.
They've done a very good job of trying to force the action, which is what you want to see.
2 points, takedown.
McGinness has a little bit of it all, Ron. He's quick, he's strong, he knows what he's doing.
But he's a superior technician, and that's really what does it for him. And now he's got that arm bar, might be a pin.
He sets these things up from anywhere.
Now just going to sit through on that. And 16-4 is going to be the final score for Jeff McGinness. Now, Just a dominating performance here, even when he didn't score.
Okay, this is Jeff McGinness, the new national champion, and Jeff, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I really wanted to come back here and prove something to myself after I got beat last week in Pittsburgh Classic. I just had to prove to myself that wasn't the real Jeff that wrestled out of the Pittsburgh Classic when I got beat.
Did you feel in the Classic that you let yourself down, or what was the competition that tough, or exactly what happened?
I really couldn't stay focused at all the whole match. The crowd kind of took me out of it. It's the first time I wrestled in front of a real hostile crowd, and I couldn't focus. And basically, I was wrestling not to get beat instead of wrestling to win.
And this was entirely different.
Yeah, I came into this whole tournament knowing that I had to wrestle to win in order for me to wrestle well. I came out aggressive each match, and I felt that I wrestled up to my capabilities each match.
And next to you is your dad.
Hi.
Howdy. You were pretty excited about Jeff's high school career, obviously. How did he prepare for this tremendous record? What was it like in your household?
Well, my wife and I and my brother is here also, and we followed him through, and we both wrestled in high school, and I've got friends that have been around the sport. I've been around the Iowa program for a long time, and I think this has been helpful for him to prepare mentally. He's got all the tools, as most of these kids do. The key is that he's able to get himself up mentally.
Well, Jeff, congratulations.
But be aware that
Cisco.